time to get the party started here. First thing I would like to do, we always like to recognize new guests in the audience. I would like to welcome the Ingalls from Omaha, Nebraska. All the way from Nebraska, they're coming for the show now. That's awesome. Terry Bivens is with us tonight. Obviously the Coleman family, all the way down from Florida. Daly family from Ohio. And all the rest of you I see all the time. Love you all. Oh, Alex Dave, all the way from Houston, Texas. There's another one. That would be a good contest. Omaha, Nebraska, or Houston, Texas. That'd be pretty close. All right, well, welcome to the 2014 Dave Paris Christmas Eve Talent Show. Lisa and I have lived out here 10 years at Cover Bridge. Yeah, it's been great. We've been having the talent show now for 8 years officially, number 8, and this is the 5th year of the talent show in the L Bar. And we're celebrating the 2 milestones. This whole thing got started. Well, we've always, Larry, Dad, Mimi, Mom, we always liked to entertain each other. You know, we always thought we were better than the other one. So it's been a family battle forever.
I guess it's an hour. And you buy this thing for
when Chris and Ann moved back here in '97, I believe. In '97, and they started having Christmas Eve at their house. And of course, Larry and Mimi living right across the street. We would come out to Chris and Ann's, you know, for Christmas Eve after they moved here. You know, Alex was playing a little piano back then. Right? I mean, that was years ago. We're talking. Let's see, you were born in '89, right? Oh yeah, you were a young kid then. Played a little piano. When Alex played a little piano, you know, Larry and Mimi had come over, and we said, "Hey, let's watch our kid play the piano." You know?
Yeah, watch Alex play the piano.
Yeah, right. And Emma and I were talking about this earlier. And then Larry said, "Well, watch my granddaughters sing." You know? Well, you know, he got to be a little competitive there. And, so things just kind of ramped up from there. And in 2007, we started the show. Actually, the L Bar wasn't done until 2010. So we started the show up in our living room. We just kind of blew out all the furniture and, you know, started competing against one another. And, you know, next thing you know, we came up with prizes and gongs and. I mean, we've got the widest variety of talent tonight that we've ever had. We've got comedians and jugglers and clowns and singers. Yeah, oh, Jocko doesn't like clowns. Yeah, doesn't like clowns. So bring in the clowns! But actually, we have a record number of acts. We've got 15 acts on show for tonight. Big night. It's a big night. So what we're going to do, we'll probably do around 8 acts, take a little intermission. You know, for everybody to refresh their drink. And go to the bathroom. There's bathrooms scattered all over this town. I don't know where half of them are. Just wander around, you'll find one. And I'd just like to know, all of the Miller Lite and Mick Ultra is over by the door over there. All right, for those of you wanting the lighter variety. There's Fall City beer on tap, local reinvention of the English Pale Ale. It's running a little light though, so we'll float that baby for the night's over. There's some craft beers in the little black fridge over here. We've got red wine, we've got white wine.
Red wine?
Lisa made a special Christmas drink. That is in the red pitcher. That's awesome. Just pour that on the rocks and you'll enjoy yourself. You know, old Dad makes them a little strong. But this one, Lisa made this one, so it's pretty mild. So anyway, let's all just have some fun tonight. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the act started. But before we do, I just want to recognize the prior winners of the talent show. They're all here this evening. 2007 and 2008 were the Roar family. in existence. The Roars came on the scene very strong. Very strong. It was a coordinated act. It was multi-song, it was multi-dance. Everyone participated and it blew us away. Blew us away. Frankly, that elevated everyone to the next level. Once we saw the Roar family and what they did. Now the Roar family still puts on a great act. Now they've been absent for a couple of years. But the Roar family they have taken a step back this year and have reignited themselves, reinserted themselves in the township. So that's going to be exciting to see.
Well, I don't know about that. Hey, you said all we had to do is show up and have an act. It didn't have to be good.
There are no expectations. There are no expectations. 2009, we were blown away by Jackson Colvin. Fantastic. And if we had had a capable DVR VCR, we would have shown Abigail ice skating in Pervertine. But we didn't have the appropriate equipment at the time, so we couldn't show that. And then we said, hey, you got to be live, you know, to do the show.
Poor Abigail.
And I remember old Peaches, Samuel was back up that year. That's awesome. And then 2010 was a family act that was self-written, self-composed. The Vivens family won. Excellent full family participation song. Those were the dark days that we've come out of. The Vivens family, we're on top of the world now. 2011, some true professionals, the Dangels, Emma and Claire, won that year with a fantastic medley of songs, and you'll hear from them tonight. 2012, this was one of the more original acts that we've had. It was Georgie and Ellie Paris, and they sang a couple of songs in Chinese. And it was fantastic. I mean, they were on rhythm, they were on beat, and it was in Chinese. You know? Anybody else speak Chinese? Yeah, that was fantastic. And then after a long-standing, this guy last year, I mean, I still don't know who it is, but this particular act was here every year, and the act kept getting better and better, and deeper and deeper, and the material was rougher and rougher, and there were props and exploding birds, and, yeah, fantastic. But last year, the Unknown Comic was your winner. I wish I knew who that was. It was the Unknown Comic, though we don't know who that was. So this year we're doing things a little different. The differences this year are that, first of all, I am not the judge of the show. After having been the judge for all 8 years of the show, because I'm actually a participant in the show. And I plan on winning the show. So, also, there are 3 anonymous judges throughout the audience that will be judging the competition tonight. So no one knows who they are. I don't even know who they are. It has been a random selection. So there are anonymous judges. There is no gong. This started as a gong show because we had some very marginal acts all along the way that deserved to be booted off the stage at any given time. I held that discretion. I held that power. I held that authority. I have rescinded that power and authority to a different group. So a lot of changes this year. So without further ado, let's I say we get started.